Okay, let's go walkies. Feeling a bit lazy today. Gonna do all in one take. I think I might just go around the fields, leave it at that. Gone out quite late in the day compared to some of the days I go out. I was busy playing Skyrim, that's right. So, you know, all good fun. Anyway. So it's my sister and brother's birthday today, my little brother and sister. Twins. Gail and Stuart's birthday. So my little sister might watch this, I don't suppose my little brother will. You never know. My cousins watch these every now and again. But anyway, happy birthday to my little brother and sister. Oh, pain in my side. Couldn't seem to have that on and off. Probably something deadly dangerous. You never know. We won't worry about it, eh? No point worrying. It doesn't get you anywhere. It just makes things worse, probably. My mate Elric, my housemate, has done his ankle and he came out here running because he goes out running and cycling quite often. He's trying to get in shape for a triathlon. A triathlon, the foolish man. Catch me doing that kind of nonsense. But anyway, he's managed to twist his ankle and now he can't walk properly. So yeah, that's what keeping fit does for you. That's why you never see me do more than just a little preamble, a little bit of a perambulation around the field, a soft stroll, you know. None of this high impact, feet slapping against the ground, knees jolting, thighs thundering. Just a nice gentle little stroll. That's just about my speed. Don't need to go more than that. I think that any faster than this is just showing off. It's just showing off going any faster than this, putting any more effort in than this. It's like, slow down. Don't worry about it. Where are you going in such a hurry? Just stroll. Stroll nice and easy. Actually, there's someone over there on the other side of the field using one of those mobility scooters. Now, that's the kind of thing I can do with. That's the kind of walk I'd like to go on. With a mobility scooter. Now, I'm coming over here to investigate this digging that's been going on here. I mentioned it a couple of days ago. They did some digging on the flats. I've no idea what for. But they've dug some right big troughs in the ground here, look. Can't see if you can see it or not. I've no idea what they're doing. They got people patrolling as well, guiding it. Anyway, hopefully it'll all be covered up eventually. I don't imagine it's a permanent thing, but who knows. Sort of trenches have been built, so I'm assuming they're putting some pipes down or something like that. Not quite sure why it needs to be patrolled. What's that all about? Is it secret government? Who knows? It's a bit chilly out today. Not too terrible. Oh. So anyway, it's my little sister's little brother's birthday. Too skint, too lazy, and we don't bother much with presents anymore. We've kind of given up on it in the last couple of years actually. Barely even bother with Christmas now. No one's got any money. So I don't bother with cards much either. She just said to me, I've got to recite some poems today, so I'll be doing that later. Got to do some, there was this poet who used to be on TV in England, Pam Ayres. I think she's from the West Country. She used to speak with a really sort of broad accent that was quite humorous. and she's still doing stuff, I think. Anyway, she used to be on telly a fair bit, and Mum had a couple of her books, but it was just funny poetry, really. Funny poems. So I'm going to see if I can find some. Actually, I should have looked up before I came out. Got it ready on my phone. Never mind. I'll be doing some artwork today, which you can see if you tune into Cover Slingers tomorrow. You'll see the artwork I was working on. I'll see if I can find some Pam Mayer's poems.
Here are some results from a search.
What are you going into that? I've never asked you to go in a search. What the fuck are you playing at? Strange Siri, whatever it's called. Oh. Right, let's have a look then. Let's see if I can find some Pam Mayer's poems. My fat fingers are pushing all the wrong things, so I don't want to buy any poems. I want to read them online. There you go. Let's see if I can get this to open. Pam Mayer's Poetry Archive. Big biography. Ah, no. That's annoying. Will it let me actually... Oh, I can. Can I read them out? No, he wants to recite them for you.
Oh, I wish I'd looked after me teeth and spotted the dangers beneath, or the toffees I chewed and the sweet, sticky food. Oh, I wish I'd looked after me teeth. I wish I'd been that much more willing when I had more tooth there than filling to give up.
That's enough of that. Probably get a copyright strike. Shut up! I pushed the stop button. I wanted to read it myself. I didn't want it to be recited to me. Never mind. Looks like there's no way of. Let's have a look. 10 best poems Pam Mayer's. Let's see if I can actually get to read it. What the fucking hell are you doing here? Just go open the bloody page. Anyway, let's see what this one is, if it will actually open. Oh no, it's some stupid Pinterest thing. Oh no, is it opening? Is it actually going to let me... Oh, I can't read that, that's too small. It keeps popping up crappy windows. I don't want to open it in Google. Just give me the bloody thing to read. That's well too small. Will it allow me to... No, I don't want to get started. Fuck off. Piss off. Ah. Just show me that, but larger. Oh, there we go. What's this? Can I go? Oh, fuck off! I don't want to read that. Fuck off with your shitty thing. If I wanted to fucking join up to something, I'd fucking join up to it. Now fuck off and let me read it. Anyway, this is an appropriate first line. Let's just read you this poem. I don't know what it's called. You know this world is complicated, imperfect and oppressed, and it's not hard to feel timid, apprehensive and depressed. It seems that all around us tides of questions ebb and flow, and people want solutions but they don't know where to go. Opinions abound, but who is wrong and who is right? People need a prophet, a diffuser of the light. Someone they can turn to as the crises rage and swirl. Someone with the remedy, the wisdom and the pearl. They should have asked my husband, he'd have told them then and there. His thoughts on immigration, teenage mothers, Tony Blair. The future of the monarchy, house prices in the south. The wait for hip replacements, BSE and foot and mouth. Yes, they should have asked my husband. He can sort out any mess. He can rejuvenate the railways. He can cure the NHS. So any little niggle, anything you want to know, just run it past my husband, wind him up and let him go. Congestion on the motorways, free holidays for thugs. The damage to the ozone layer, refugees and drugs. These may defeat the brain of any politician bloke, but present it to my husband and he'll solve it at a stroke. He'll clarify the situation, he will make it crystal clear. You'll feel the glazing of your eyeballs and the bending of your ear. Corruption at the top, he's an authority on that, and the mafia, Gaddafi and Yasser Arafat. Upon these areas he brings his intelligence to shine in a great compelling voice that's twice as loud as yours or mine. I often wonder what it must be like to be so strong, infallible, articulate, self-confident and wrong. When it comes to tolerance, he hasn't got a lot. Joyriders should be guillotined and muggers should be shot. The sound of his own voice becomes like music to his ears, and he hasn't got an inkling that he's boring us to tears. My friends don't call so often, they have busy lives, I know. But it's not every day you want to hear a windbag suck and blow. Encyclopedias on them we never have to call. Why clutter up the bookshelf when my husband knows it all? There you go. That was a poem by Pam Ayres. Rather unflattering one about her husband, by all means. Anyway, that was a bit hard to read because it's a bit small. Oh, and I'm out of breath already. I've only just done a little bit of walking. Oh, then again, I'm a fat old bastard, so I'm allowed to be out of breath. In fact, it's kind of like, it's not just tolerated, it's positively expected. That's it, it's expected. Fat old bastards get out of breath. Yeah. Anyway, so tonight on my channel I do an interview with a new wave of British heavy metal band called Troyan. I think it's just the drummer. Was going to be a couple of the guys from the band, but one of those had a bit of a family thing go on. But that's fine. We still get the all the info, all the gossip on the band. Got some real cool songs. So make sure you have a look at that. Check out the blog. I've got the links in the blog for all their, you can buy their music. You can check out their songs on their YouTube channel, that kind of thing. Anyway, a band called Troyan. Did I say that? Yeah. I can't remember if I did. Anyway, happy birthday, Gaylo, my little sister. When I say little, we're talking little. She's tiny little, 5 foot or something like that. I don't know, 5'2", 5'3", I don't know. She's small. She's always been small. Always been a tiny little dot. Gonna go over to where her mum's ashes is buried here on Wanstead Flats. Because actually, for once, there's no one actually sitting by it or standing in the way of it. So, why not, eh? Something to do. Got nothing to say, so it's something to do while I've got nothing to say. Read a few comics today, as you do. Got no comics on the way though, not actually saying that. I've got a prize still on the way from Apex Comics. Yay! Prizes are good. And Werewolf by Lunchtime says he's clearing out some of his collection, making room for other ones, kind of thing. So he's going to send me some of his comics, which is nice. You know me, never look a gift comic in the mouth. So yeah, if you've got any comics that are cluttering up your house that you don't need, are you looking to give them a good home, I'm your man. Always willing to accept the gift of comics. There's a magpie over there, so let's salute the magpie. Hey, Mr. Magpie. Hope Mrs. Magpie as well. Wah! The ground's a bit bumpy over this part. I don't want to do an Elric and hurt my ankle. A little yellow bird just flew past. A couple of little yellow birds. Seemed looked like they were yellow anyway. They were quite small, so they flew up into the tree up there. We get like parakeets over in South London where my girlfriend lives. There's all kinds of I can't remember exactly what they're called now. I think they're green tufted or green billed parakeet. I can't remember the actual type of parakeets they are. But there's all kind of rumours of like where they actually came from. This is actually up on the Wikipedia page, so I don't know if someone invented a Wikipedia. One theory is that they escaped from the set of the African Queen and somehow were able to proliferate here in the UK. And then there's another theory up on Wikipedia saying that there was a couple of in a cage that were let free by what's his face? Oh man, I can't remember the guy's name now. Don't tell me. Well, this is where we buried my mum's ashes anyway. By these trees. Somewhere around there. Oh man, I can't remember the name of this guy I'm trying to think of. He was the my brain. It's literally, I keep getting it like crawling into my head, and then when I kind of open my mouth to say the name, it's gone. I know it's in there somewhere. Famous guitar player. He did Purple Haze and All Along the Watchtower and Jimi Hendrix. That's it. According to Wikipedia, one of the theories as to where the green parakeets came from in South London is that Jimi Hendrix let them go out of a cage. His girlfriend at the time had them in a cage, and he let them go. But yeah, I highly doubt that's the truth. But who knows? I think it was something like they're the third most populous bird in London now, or something crazy like that. Believe it or not, I looked that up, read that up on that originally when I was doing a birds themed show on my heavy metal podcast. It's good to learn silly stuff. Actually, I need to work out a theme for this month's podcast, because we're actually two themes, because I do two themed podcasts a month. So the last Sunday of the month is like always a theme show, which is open to everybody, which is like free for anyone to listen to. But the other theme show I do, because I do a Patreon show, I've got a Patreon page, and anyone who donates like $1 a month gets an extra exclusive Patreon show. But I need to work out what themes I'm going to do for this month. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, last month I did it on the movie Halloween, because it's October, so that makes sense. And the free one was on ghosts. I told a load of ghost stories, as well as playing tracks that had ghosts mentioned. Oh, I just realised I'm getting some comics soon as well from Simple Simon. Simple Simon's sending me some comics, because I sent him one of my grey boxes that no one wanted to buy, and he said, oh yeah, I'm going to send you something. So that's fine, that's all good. I was actually saying to him that if he wanted, he could just order me something off eBay in the UK, because it's kind of like when you think of the postage. Postage is ridiculous sometimes. If anyone wants to AOK me, they can just buy something off eBay and send it straight to the UK to me. Save you a hell of a lot of postage. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I thought about doing that myself actually, but one of my contests, I was going to order, like for someone in the US won it, I was going to order something from mycomicshop.com in the US and get them to send it straight to them, rather than sending it out myself, you know. But I think in the end I went with a PayPal, 50 quid PayPal thing. I'm not doing any more contests anyway. Don't plan on doing any more. They're never worth it, to be honest. Certainly don't get you any more subs. I don't think so anyway. Maybe when you're just starting up, maybe it'll help you. But once you've got a certain amount already, I don't think it does an awful lot to boost your sub count. But getting extra subs doesn't really make much difference, you know. You've got to have views. You've got people who are viewing your stuff. There's no point having 1,640 subs when only 20 people watch your video. But whatever, I'm getting monetized anyway. I'm monetized, so I'm still getting a bit of money here and there, which is nice. But I just don't know when they're going to pay that out, actually. That's kind of a bit of confusion, because I was under the impression that once you got to 100 quid, or $100 I think it's supposed to have been, that's when you're eligible for a payout. But they haven't paid me out yet. Got no idea when they're going to pay me out, so I'm just going to keep waiting, see if I get sent any of this lovely cash that I've earned, or you've earned for me by super chatting for me and watching the adverts that come on my videos. But yeah, talking of super chat, see, I've got something. I've got a thing now on my YouTube. There's a little link on my main page. Also, I'll put the link in my description box as well. Rather than doing super chats, if anyone enjoyed and wants to send me some money, then there's a new site called Coffee, and there's no fees. So YouTube doesn't scam anything off the top of it. Apparently, you go straight to my PayPal. So if anyone wants to do that, then the link is there if they choose to. But don't feel that you have to by any means. And if you happen to be someone who likes heavy metal, check out my Patreon. Sign up for my Patreon for an extra $1. You get, or just for $1 rather, you get a themed show. But yeah, there's not many people. I don't know. It's my channel is such a weird thing, to be honest. It's quite weird. I find quite often I get people like in the comic community never watch or comment only on my comic videos, but when I'm streaming on Skyrim or Fallout, they'll watch and comment, and I just think, oh, that's weird. And I've had like people, the vinyl community, like never really commenting on much of my videos. And I do a walk video and suddenly I get a comment, and sometimes I get comment from people from the comic community on the walk videos, and it's just whatever. It would be nice if everyone commented on every video, but that's never going to happen. But I can't. No one who can. No one can do that. I can't. Certainly can't comment on everyone's videos. You just don't get time, do you? Just not possible. Anyway, so I've had a couple of cool chats this week about comic memories. Had a few good comic memory chats this week. So comic fever had a chat with us, and Comico Dino had a chat with us as well. So that was cool. But I think what have I got coming up? Can't remember now. I'm sure I've got some more comic chats coming up already booked. I can't remember now though. But I've got plenty of other people who are sort of talking about coming on now, so there will be more. There will certainly be more comic chats. And if you're in the comic community watching this, and you want to have a chat sometime about your comics, about your comic memories, then get in touch. Also like music memories as well, if anyone wants to chat about music, because that's all good. Anyway, I think I'll turn back and go home now. Can't bother to stay out too long today, and this is more than enough chatter. Mind you, I've nothing much to go in for. Not like I've got anything I'm planning to do. But then, just lying on your bed, reading the comic or watching some YouTube videos, that's good enough. That's more than enough exercise for me. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought I'd have a little talk video, because the last couple of videos I just didn't let the scenery do the talking while I'm doing the walking. But now I'm talking and walking, but as usual, nothing much to say. But anyway, I'm going to say happy birthday to my little sister Galo and my little brother Stuart, if he happens to watch this at any time. I'm going to say goodbye. Cheerio! Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you like. Come back later to watch my blog, where I'll be going through some more of my Flash comics. Yeah, you love them Flash comics. They have good, gorgeous covers. See you later.